Hello everyone, on today's video we have this UV-VIS SPECTROPHOTOMETer. There is a problem according to the user that it doesn't zero, like it is not zeroing, so which is quite a big problem. So this problem that we are going to solve in this video applies to some of the other spectrophotometers in case where they are not zeroing. So but sometimes it depends, it happens in two ways. As you can see from this spectrophotometer 752D, there are some instances. The first instance is that once it's self-calibrate and everything is done, and then once we press 0, it will not, like, it will just come as it is, like as you can see the reading it is giving. Okay, 3 amps. So and the wavelength is there. It's not that the wavelength was distorted, everything was at default, and it is just at 3 amps, so which is not supposed to be. So in other case as well, we have in a situation where once you press 0, once you try to zero it, it will be reading from 0 to 3 and then it will stop, while in the other case, as you could see, it was at 3. So now troubleshooting this problem is not a big deal, as we are going to do it in this video. You're going to see it, and this applies to some of the spectrophotometers that have a problem that is similar to this. Now by opening the machine, you get to see that your tungsten bulb is gone, which is about 90% the problem when it is not zeroing. So it is either the tungsten bulb is gone or any other fault else that is not troubleshooted in this video. But in this case, we have problem with the lamp. So the simple thing you just do is that you measure the when the bulb doesn't come with the specification of the voltage. Now use your multimeter and get the exact voltage that is coming from the terminal of the bulb. So in my case, I already got some bulbs that are already there. Note, if you put a bulb that is within that same range of the current coming there, let's say you get 7 volts or 6 volts and you use 6 volts, sometimes the bulbs also die at instance. So sometimes you get a 12 volts, maybe 35 watts or something thereabout. So it depends on it depends on the bulbs that you get sometimes. So just get the exact bulb, that is the main thing. Get the exact bulb and then place it, and then let's watch out. Now after replacing this, we're going to see what result we got from it. Now from the result we got after changing the bulb, now when we zero it, we can see it is now working. So the next thing we are going to do is that we are going to test a sample, and let's see if we are right on the track. So now we put a sample, and after putting sample in the cuvette, then we get it measured and it gives us the exact reading that we need. So that's all for today's video. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe.